Hello, I'm TychoCelchuuu and welcome to episode 4 of Are You Worth Your Points Cost in Tank Crewmen. Today we're looking at the MG PKB heavy machine gun and the similar thing for every other faction. The Russians get the PKB. It's pretty expensive, 10 points, but you get this big old heavy machine gun, and you see it's got a setup, but once it does set up, it can mow stuff down. It shoots a very large caliber, 14.5 millimeter bullet, and it chews through a whole lot of stuff, and it's a big beast, although it does take a little while to turn. You see I'm not getting very well tracking. Takes a little while to acquire targets, and of course if you want to move it around you have to limber it up and push it on its squeaky little wheels, and it's really not mobile at all, so it's not going to get out of any tight situations. You got to keep it well defended. But if you do keep it well defended, you'll be rewarded. This thing can chew through all sorts. You see just a couple shots and it made mincemeat of that truck. It is not driving anywhere, and it's looking pretty bad. Not only can it kill trucks, you see the reload time right there. It's an acceptable reload time. You're not going to get caught out in the open too much. So it kills light vehicles like that. It can even kill tankettes like this. You see kaboom, hull destroyed. Anything with thin armor, you have a pretty nice chance of punching through. Even against a tank, you're obviously not going to kill a tank, but if you shoot a tank enough, you'll often be able to knock off the tread. So that's pretty impressive for just a machine gun. And of course, it'll chew through that infantry with little to no problem. Of course you have to protect it from the tank. It doesn't get sandbags to deploy, so that's not good. And you don't even have to be close. You can knock out a tank just with a couple shots if you're lucky. So if you want to wedge it in some hard to reach crevice where a tank can't get, that's okay. For this price you get like 20 tank crewmen. I don't know what the fuck you do with 20 tank crewmen, man. I mean, like, honestly, what are you gonna do? But frankly, 20 tank crewmen about as useful as a giant heavy PKB machine gun, because as awesome as it is, blowing open light tanks and detracking enemy heavy tanks and stuff, really not worth it. You're better off just buying machine gun or infantry if you want to kill infantry, and you're better off buying AT guns if you want to kill light tanks and light vehicles and stuff. So really the PKB machine gun, despite being a really awesome gun, is kind of in a no man's land that isn't very useful for anything, just like all these tank crewmen, where pretty much all they're good for is laying some dynamite and watching them try to dive away to try not to get blown up. But of course, that's not going to work. Goodbye, little tank crewmen. So remember, don't buy heavy machine guns that take forever to set up and stuff and move, and don't buy a crapload tank crew.